On Soup, we watched Katie escape for 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 58 seconds.
Wave to the people in the United States.
Help the bounty hunters celebrate Kwanzaa.
Attack of the crap.
Pass on Michael Lohan's out of touch with reality show.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
And see who's bagging on Britney this week.
My self-confidence is just...
Plus Tyra's puppet show, Wedgie-proof underwear, and the kick-ass clip of the week. Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Yes! Yeah! Welcome to The Soup. We come to you from Hollywood, a town torn apart by an event so cataclysmic it may never heal. That's right, George Clooney and Fabio are fighting. The death count remains at 0. The incident happened at an LA restaurant. The Soup has managed to get our hands on a picture of the incident. Oh my Lord. It is a great book, though. Now, her.
Huh?
Britney Spears' parenting skills have once again been called into question after she was seen leaving her sons in her car to go shopping for chandeliers. Britney apologized profusely and said next time she'd make sure they were safely locked in the trunk. Thank you, Britney. E-Zone Jason Kennedy got to hang out with Britney over the weekend and see firsthand what the pop supertard is really like. Brit lived up to all our expectations.
Hey, making me feel handicapped.
Why are you wearing a sombrero? Because Britney's
How can you go to Taco Bell that much and not know what a sombrero is? Y'all stop speaking Mexican to me. It's on your head. What's a head? What do you do if you're tired of covering Britney's bad behavior in the present? You do what Extra did and cover her bad behavior in the future.
Now, only BritWatch is taking it to the next level. The computer ages Britney from 25 to 55 in nothing flat, predicting what she'll look like if she continues to sun, smoke, and eat empty calories.
She's looking bloated and aged, so it's a bad combination.
That picture of Britney at 55 is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I just thought it was going to be a headstone with some tacky floral arrangements, so... Prove me wrong, Brit! In TV news, it's November, so you know what that means. E.T. is getting out the fat suits and gearing up for sweeps. Last year, it was one size 2 woman putting on a fat suit. This year, it's 2 size 2 women putting on, get this, 2 fat suits.
2 of these stunning Deal or No Deal beauties will change their lives forever.
Get ready for a big, fat expose.
Watch 2 of America's sexiest women go from a size 2
I feel like Sex and the City.
to size 22.
I've had enough.
From the supermarket to the cabs. 2 women, 2 fat suits, and the sneers that led to tears.
The way people avoided us.
One of those fat suits contains $1 million. And the other, cake. Weird how just because you're a size 22, you automatically have to have bad hair and clothes. Let's take a moment to check in and see what's going on over at The Insider. Laura, POB?
Then on The Insider, 8 is enough's Willie Ames, then and now.
Did you ever put a gun to your head?
Yeah, I've done it.
And
Plus-size women naked.
Pull the trigger, Willie Ames. More fat chicks for me. It's completely predictable news. Michael Lohan is allegedly shopping a tape to the networks to pitch a new reality show. Michael denies that he has any intention of making a TV show, but we'll let you be the judge.
I work for God. I work for God. We're doing God's work.
My name's Annie LeBaire, and I have a ministry called Hookers for Jesus. Would you please come with us when we do the outreach for the prostitutes?
It depends. I have to be back by 10 for parole. I can't violate that. If it's before then, yeah. Ma'am, can I have a second of your time? What's your name?
My name's David.
David, I don't want your money. My name's Michael Lohan. I'm Lindsay Lohan's father.
You're Michael Lohan? Seriously, dude, just take the money. Here you go. Please. You know what? I don't care. I'm in. Whatever network it goes on, I'm watching. I need something to replace Viva Laughlin, so. Not all the news is bad. CNN Newsroom did an incredible story this week on a U.S. soldier in Baghdad who survived getting stabbed by a 6-inch knife.
You're getting a first-hand look. Here's Powers just as he arrived in the OR. Amazingly, he chatted with his doctors.
I'm just very lucky to be alive, I know that.
We had no idea that it was going to be such a big, shiny German knife.
Yeah, it's a really nice knife. We're thinking about taking it to that antique roadshow. So, finders keepers, right? Big Shiny German Knife is the name of my band, by the way. So. Dog the Bounty Hunter went through a personally created and nicotine-infused hell last week because of racially charged comments he made. This week, he went on Hannity and Combs to make things better by not making racially charged comments.
There's a special connection that I thought I had between me and Black America. And I used to say, I'm black too. I now learned I'm not black at all.
That's right, black is beautiful, not dumb as dirt. Damaged, not controlled. TMZ weaseled an interview with Dog's eldest son, Christopher, who cleared things up about his father's recent comments.
My dad's not a racist man. If he was, he'd have no hair, he'd have swastikas on his body, and he would go around talking about Hitler. That's what a racist is.
And uses the N-word about 6 times during a phone call. Stupid cracker. Achtung Nacht ist der Cruisewatch.
We'll see you in Harlem.
Lance Armstrong once again competed in the New York City Marathon this week, and he didn't go on Access Hollywood to brag about it, but luckily for us, Katie Holmes did.
It was great.
She was impressive. She trained just a little over 2 months. It's impressive. Were you here? Did you see some of it? It was exciting, wasn't it?
Tom and Suri waited patiently for Mom at the finish line, and Suri's take on the whole thing.
She loved it.
She loved it.
Man, they've really gotten their stories down.
It was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It really was. Moving now to celebrity scandal. Mickey Rourke was arrested for driving under the influence in Miami on Thursday after cops spotted him making an illegal U-turn on his mint green scooter. The police officer described Rourke as having a flushed face, bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech, and the strong odor of an alcoholic beverage on his breath. After taking his mugshot, police also booked him on the suspicion of being a metrosexual pirate. Let's talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
Thank you. Nancy Grace gave birth to twins Lucy Elizabeth and John David this week. Congratulations, Nancy. How are you going to celebrate the arrival of your new bundles of joy?
Just daddy, baby, and a Bud Light tall boy.
Tip it back, girl! Let's pop that on. Eat some chat stew.
So meaty.
Ann Geddes was on Martha this week. You know, the lady that takes pictures of fat babies stuffed into flower pots. And she offered a little insight into why she still loves her job after all these years.
And there's nothing more delicious than a newborn baby.
The cooking segment was terrifying. At least we know why now she fattens them up. They struggle like lobsters when you boil them. She eats babies. That's what I'm saying. When the gals on The View start to talk over each other, I usually tune out even harder than when I can understand them. But this week, Barbara said something that made me pay attention.
Friggin' no! Wait, friggin'? Did she just friggin' me? No, that's not a curse word because I don't curse.
Shut your mouth, girl. Just you shut your mouth.
Catch her next year on A&E's Bobwa the Bounty Hunter. The Morning Show with Mike and Juliet is a nationally syndicated show we've been keeping an eye on, but we've never been able to show you a clip. Here's why.
If I went to the high schools today, how hard would it be to find a virgin?
Hold on one moment. Thank God. What are you doing here? This week, the Today Show sent their anchors to the ends of the earth to study the environment in honor of NBC's Green Week. Matt Lauer was stationed up in Greenland, where he had this unscripted run-in with a local in a clip I call the Today Show patronizing all around the world since 1952.
Two of those, excuse me. Hello, sir, how are you? Excuse me, nice to see you. There's not a lot of English spoken here.
You're from England.
I'm from the United States.
Huh?
Nice to see you. There are 8 bars here. 2 of them have live music. The others are for drinking. And we're going to be talking about more, including the fact they have an ATM here. You need cash because so many things are flown in.
Peter.
Matt, Peter, nice to see you. We're going to have much more with Peter from the Lulasat and the other ends of the earth when we continue on a Tuesday morning. We're back right after this. You like that, huh? You had fun?
I don't know.
Wave to the people in the United States. Wave!
Listen, Jagoff, I'm not retarded. I just don't speak English. I'm only smiling to make it less awkward for you. Oh, and how about you stop polluting the world with your crap and melting my home? Thanks, Wad. I speak Greenlandish. Last week, we brought you the Vagipocalypse.
Vagipocalypse.
Courtesy of The View. We'll let Barbara sum it up for you.
They say vajayjay.
Thanks, Babs. But never one to be outdone, I give you Tyra Banks in the Vagipocalypse, Episode 2, Attack of the Weave. May the fierce be with you, Tyra.
And this is what I brought with me. This is the Wondrous Vulva puppet, which is, you know, it's a little silly because, of course, we don't really have velvet and satin and little flowers down there. So when you do look down there, you know, don't be surprised if you don't find this.
The Sci-Fi Channel is missing a prop. I think that thing ate Coolio in one movie. We'll be right back.
And now The Soup presents That's Because Your Kid's Stupid, Dana Devin.
They're great. They're waving goodbye and saying Mom and Dad.
Oh my God, my son is 10 months. He's not doing any of that.
Oh.
That's because your kid's stupid, Dana Devin. Stay tuned for reality show Clip Time with America's Most Smartest Model and The Bachelor, plus Tila Tequila, Wedgie Proof Underwear, and the Kick-Ass Clip of the Week.
Give the guy some.
Welcome back! It's reality show Clip Time! It's vagina testing time on The Bachelor. They all went to Cabo San Lucas, where Brad had a fantasy suite card to be presented to each girl. Jenny seemed a little too anxious to be tested.
This is a big step for me. Really is.
I'm pretty sure you have something special in your pocket. And I would like to have it, please.
Wow.
It's actually not that special. It's just a Velcro wallet with Calvin and Hobbes on it. I mean, but if you want to have it, are you talking about my penis? The children on Kid Nation have to figure out a lot of things for themselves. This week, they had a talent show, and Blaine gave us a very original interpretation of Shakespeare.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou? Hold up, I'm paying.
Oh, they're performing A Midsummer Night's Dream. Or is it The Tempest? As you leak it. Out, out, damn urine. I'm so sorry. This week's challenge on America's Most Smartest Model was all about anatomy. So our favorite Soviet, Andre, studied a med school mannequin and felt a strange connection to it.
I noticed that it was a male fetus. He's not even born yet, and this woman suffocating him. Like, it reminded me of my ex relationship. Like, poor baby, they do this from before we're born. Give the guy some space. You're free now, brother.
I think we've just found America's Most Smartest Model, everybody. He thinks a fetus can survive outside the womb. So, now that that's solved, can we get the studios to give the writers some download residuals and fire up a Lost or something, please? Please. Yes, thank you. On a shot of love with Tila Tequila, Tila convinced this guy to get his waxed. And then later sent him home. She also sent Ashley the Virgin home. Let's see how she handled it.
Tila is my first love. And she's my first love lost.
She probably also thinks her last name is really Tequila. You're an idiot. On Cheaters, Stacy found out her boyfriend was cheating on her with her cousin, which led to a dynamic confrontation at a car wash.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother! Yippee-ki-yay, mother! Yippee-ki-yay, mother! Yippee-ki-yay, bitch!
Watch out.
How about it, bitch?
Push the step.
Yeah, you need to be baptized, mother!
After that, you know how those two must have felt.
Sticky?
Yes. On MTV's pageant place, Miss Teen USA Katie Blair finally broke up with her boyfriend, Josh. But before you feel bad for him, here are the events that put Josh in MTV's Goat Turd Boyfriend Hall of Fame.
Babe, why can't they switch these pictures up mid-year? Because your armpit really looks weird in this.
My fault.
Didn't they airbrush it?
So you're universal looking.
Am
Yeah.
I'm not.
Baby, you're American as it get. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
I could be Polish.
Throw some fake on you and it's a day. Kind of do look like Swedish or like Norwegian.
A little Euro trash.
Josh will next be appearing on The Hills when Heidi decides Spencer isn't a big enough tool for her. And now, tattoo shows. Miami Ink is back. It's a lot like LA Ink, except I don't recognize any of the restaurants. Here Stan's describing what he'd like on his arm.
This tattoo that I'm getting is a fat girl, like my wife. Kind of bottom heavy, a big lower tummy, and soft, voluptuous thighs.
Well, Stan, I don't want to insult your wife any further, but we can start the tattoo on you, but we'll need to finish it on your brother or something. She is huge. Do you want the blowhole too? Because we're... Next is a little program at MTV which is scripted by the boys in Mrs. Dixon's 8th grade social studies class and clearly not by Writers Guild writers.
Courtney, I'm 19 and no guy can say next to this waitress's big tips.
I'm Christy, I'm 19 and you know what they say about us small town girls. We're horny.
I'm Reba, I'm 19 and I've been a cheerleader since I was 3. Oh, how my pom-poms have grown.
I'm Joel McHale and I have genitalia. And once upon a time, I cared whether people lived or died. We'll be right back.
Hold on, the stupidest stuff is up next, including wedgie-proof underwear and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Kids need to be wedgie-proofed.
George Clooney and Fabio had an altercation at an LA restaurant. Details are sketchy, but here's what we heard. First, Fabio tried to strangle Clooney with his long, luxurious hair. Then Clooney charmed him right in the groin. Next, Fabio tried to smother George betwixt his ample bosom right there, but Clooney threw a duck in his face. Then someone said, "Hey, aren't you guys like 50? Think of your hearts, grandpas." We'll be right back. They can't all be home runs.
It's a Super New Soup Presents Best of the Worst Over-the-Top TV Moments.
It's like the soup, only with a theme.
Super New, Monday at 10, only on E!
Welcome back. I was watching cable this weekend, waiting to hear those 4 magical words, previously on Sunset Tan. When I came across Beyonce's new commercial for American Express, frankly, I was surprised by her candor.
Hi, I'm Beyonce, and I'm very busy. I have a lot to do, and people telling me to do it. That white lady will not stop talking.
You know, I've been to Madrid so many times, and I've never seen Madrid. There it is, Madrid.
I'm gonna slam my boot in her crotch. Like I said, I am very busy.
1, 2, 3, go!
I pick up choreography on the first try. I do photo shoots while pretending to talk with gay designers. I have to tell my mother she looks like Sheila E. every single day.
Mom, please.
It's a lot. You know what I wish I could fly around on?
A boomerang.
It would have to be a really big boomerang, I suppose.
Turn it down service?
Holy lady, can't you see I'm trying to crack Jay-Z's hotmail? Rihanna doesn't know who she's messing with. Me. I'm Beyonce.
I like that. A boomerang. I wouldn't have thought of that. It's election season, which means it's time to get excited for campaign videos. I know I sure am. But then I saw Christopher Knight, not the one from the Brady Bunch, married to Adrienne Curry, for Rockingham County Board of Education. We're not sure if this is new or old, but it was on YouTube, so it's fair game.
When it comes to education, government bureaucracy is like a cosmic bully, destroying our ability to best teach our children.
I have more than enough faith in the parents and teachers of Rockingham County. I am also a fiscal conservative and a supporter of athletics and the arts. Let's work together to defend a bright and shining future for the children of Rockingham County.
You're all clear, Chris. Now let's this kid and go home. This takes of me. Every once in a while, I'm contractually obligated to give something back to the community by golfing. Luckily, E! News was there this week.
But E's Joe McHale was teed off that he didn't have a caddy.
I wish Ryan was here to carry my bag around.
Not funny, a-hole.
Yeah, you can put my bag down now. Go back to the Shire. Hey, by the way, if you want to see me make fun of Ryan twice a week, check out our new batch of the Soup Presents specials airing every Monday night beginning November 12th. Ryan, you better wear a cup. And now a clip of the week. The panel of Fox and Friends has been known to pick on people, so it seems appropriate they would profile wedgie-proof underwear for kids.
Why do you think kids need to be wedgie-proofed? Justin?
Well, when someone gives you a wedgie, it hurts.
Yeah.
And when we made wedgie-proof underwear,
yeah,
it won't hurt anymore.
Okay.
The testing phase must have been brutal. Anyway, I'd like to see a demonstration of the wedgie-proof underwear.
Everybody trying to get this help us boy a wedgie.
What? You just pulled the band right off of his underpants?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Jared, what's going on with you right now? You're without a band.
Well, right now I'd probably be running to tell the teacher or someone.
Just throw that. Just give that a throw. He's been up for a while. Just throw that off to a producer. Yeah, just throw it off. There you go.
Now, unfortunately, Jared, is your underwear around your knees?
Yes.
Is your underwear around your knees?
Yes.
Do you want to feel better?
Yes.
Do you like sci-fi movies?
Yes.
Roll it.
The wondrous vulva puppet.
We'll see you next week.
Wait till I like George.
Well, I will be.